Good day, ladies and gents. Welcome to Baking Mathematics. And if this is your first time of you coming across this channel, please make sure you share, comment, like for everybody to benefit. Now let's get to the problem that we are given. It reads a into a plus 2 into a minus 3 into a minus 5 equals 24. Now we have to find the value of a. We see solution. Then since we are given a into this a minus 3 into a plus 2 into a minus 5, then everything becomes 24. Then let's multiply. A times a, this is giving you a square minus a times 3, this is 3a. Okay, then let's multiply this also. You see a is outside, multiplying by a minus 5. What remains is plus 2, multiplying also a minus 5, then everything becomes 24. Then the next step, we have a square minus 3a into a times a, this is a square minus a times minus 5, this gives minus 5a plus 2 times a giving you 2a plus times minus, it is minus 2 times 5, 10. This is equals 24. Now we have a square minus 3a, okay, into this is a square minus 5a plus 2a giving you minus 3a, then minus 10. Everything equals 24. Now from this point, we can see that a square minus 3a, this is also a square minus 3a. We say now let a square minus 3a equals x. Okay, so it means anywhere we see a square minus 3a, we are going to replace it by x. This is a square minus 3a, we replace it by, this is x into a square minus 3, this is also x minus 10, then this is equals 24. Then if you are multiplying x times x, giving this is x square, then minus x times 10 giving you 10x. Then when this one is moving, you are going to have minus 24, then everything becomes 0. Now since this is quadratic equation, what are we to do? We factorize. Means we are going to use two numbers wherein multiplying 24, then using the same numbers, you are going to have 10. That is, if you use 12 times 2, we know 12 times 2, it is 24. Then we say x square, instead of this we have minus 12x, we say plus 2x minus 24, then everything becomes 0. Then if you are grouping them, we say what do you think is common? By factorization method, we say x is outside, we say x minus 12. What remains, it is plus 2 into what common here, it is x minus 12. Then everything becomes 0. Then it continues. We have now x now plus 2 into x minus 12. Then everything becomes 0. Then from this point, if you are finding the value of x, we say either x plus 2 equals 0, then the value of x becomes minus 2, or x minus 12 equals 0, then the value of x here becomes 12 respectively. So these are the values of x. But remember, the question says we have to find the value of a. Now remember, we say recall that and we say a square, we have a square minus 3a equals x, but we know x is equals minus 2. Okay, then from this we say this a square minus 3a equals minus 2, because the value of x is minus 2. Then it continues. We have now a square minus 3a. When this one is moving diagonal plus 2, then everything becomes 0. This is also a nice quadratic equation. Then what are we to do? We use factorization method. Same thing, two numbers that we are going to multiply to have 2, that is 2 times 1, subtracting them having 3. Then by factorization method, we say this is a square, then minus 2a minus a, then plus 2, then everything becomes 0. Now we group them again. We say a is outside. What remains is a minus 2 minus 1 into a minus 2, then everything becomes 0. Then we can say a minus 1 into a minus 2 equals 0. Then either a minus 1 equals 0, then the value of a, we can say the value of a here becomes 1, or the value of a becomes a minus 2 equals 0, then a here becomes 2 respectively. So these are the values of a that we have. A becomes 1 and a becomes 2 respectively. That is for the first value of x. So it means we are going to have 4 possible values of x. Now we can say similarly, let's look at it here. Similarly, we have a square minus 3a is also equal to x. But we know x is equals 12 now. So a square minus 3a is equals 12. Then we have a square minus 3a minus 12 equals 0. This is also quadratic equation. But like looking at this, you are going to use the formula method, okay, for you to arrive at the other values of x, which will result into complex numbers. Okay, I advise using this formula, and we see a is equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Then using this formula, we are going to have the other possible values of x. That is, substituting, we know this is a, this is b, and this is c. Then a here becomes, this is equals, what is b? This is giving 3 plus or minus the square root of, what is b? B is giving us minus 3 square minus 4 times, what is a? A is 1 times minus 12, then divided by 2 into 1. Then if you are doing your substitution, you know a here becomes 3 plus or minus the square root of, this is 9 plus 4 times 12, it is 48. Okay, 48 divided by 2. Then if you further do your substitution by adding this, let's say it continues from this point, then let's do it here. Then from this point we can say a, as it continues from this point, now we have a is equals 3 plus or minus the square root of, now we have the square root of 48 plus 9, we have 48 plus 9 giving you 57. Now we have 57. Then since this is 57, we divide it by, everything divided by 2. Now we see the square root of 57 is 7.5. Now we see a becomes, this is 3 plus or minus 7.5 divided by 2. So automatically we say the value of a here becomes 3 plus 7.5 divided by 2. Then a here becomes 7.5 plus 3 giving you 10.5. 10.5 divided by 2, then divided by 2, you are going to have 5.27. So a becomes 5.2, and this is the other value of a. Then the last value of a becomes, so then a also becomes, we use negative sign now, that is 3 minus 7.5 divided by 2. Then you are subtracting 7.5 minus 3, you are going to have 4.5. So a then becomes 4.5 minus 4.5 divided by 2. Then a here becomes divided by 2, you are going to have 2.3. This becomes minus 2.3. So a becomes minus 2.3 respectively. So these are the possible values of x that we have to find in respect to this problem that we are given. Okay, thank you for watching. Make sure you share, comment, like for everybody to benefit. Love you more.